Yo. Yo. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy CMartyFit. And we back here with another episode on the Less Brunches Crunches podcast. Listen, man. Listen. It's Friday night. We blessed to get through another week. You know what I mean? And I'm fit, so I'm blessed. I woke up, so I'm blessed. We got another podcast, so I'm blessed. Now listen, before y'all come in here talking about, wow, it's early, it's Friday, you went early. Listen, man. Listen, calm down. I kind of had to go early. Like I said, I got family in town, and like I said, I got to go early. I ain't about to give y'all the whole story, but yeah, I got to go early today. Probably should have gone earlier, but it's been a long week, and it is what it is. But listen, man, if it is your first time watching, I need you to hit the like button. And you're probably asking yourself, why do I need to hit the like button? I'm about to tell you right now, this is the best fitness podcast out. The illest fitness podcast out. The dopest fitness podcast out. The coolest, the coldest, the illest, the most haters. Whatever you want to say, man. The most entertaining. You feel me? I had it. This is why this is the best fitness podcast. All I had to do earlier on my page hating. So, you know, I responded to him. You know, I get to, you know, talking trash back and forth. Next thing you know, he tagging me on a story at CMartyFit this, at CMartyFit that, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, I just started ignoring him. Next thing you know, he like, wow, you can really lift heavy, bro. Wow, bro, you're talking real stuff here, bro. You was just hating a second ago. But anyway, it is what it is. Best fitness podcast out. That's what it does. The haters learn to love the podcast, and it is what it is. But before we get started, I have an announcement to make, man. I have an announcement to make, and y'all are gonna love this. Those of you that have been on the podcast for a while, you're gonna love this announcement. This is a best fitness podcast out announcement. And it's an announcement. It's like, nah. All right, y'all ready for the announcement, man? Your boy CMartyFit is officially monetized on YouTube. Let's go. Let's go, man. Come through in the clutch, man. I told you I'm gonna get my monetization back. So listen, I have the monetization back. This does not mean we're gonna go back to the old way, because I can't do the clips like I was doing. You know, if you watch the last 2 episodes, I did clips. I gotta, you know, be in and out with the clips. Pause. That was crazy.
No diddy, you know.
That was crazy. But yeah. You're gonna see some ads on the videos again. You know, we back official. So listen, man, it is what it is. So I had to share that with y'all. So definitely hit the like button. And y'all see the super chats right there. So don't act like y'all can't send your boy a super chat. He working hard. It's like, no, I'm messing with y'all. Y'all don't have to send one. But I will appreciate it. But let's get to these comments, man, so we can get to this episode. Wicked Scorpion, welcome back to the show, brother.
Welcome to the show.
Mona, where you been at?
Welcome to the show.
Hey, fam, what up? Mona, where you been at? Yes, nice and early. Happy Friday. Oh, Tasha, stop it. Oh, let me tell you about Tasha, bro. Sorry, Tasha. Love you, Tasha. Let me tell you about Tasha. Tasha was my online client, and she was working out at home. And recently, she just got a gym membership, so shout out to her. But she was like, I'm nervous to go to the gym. I was like, you'll be fine. And she's fine. She's in there. Steph said, wait, we back? Absolutely. What's up, Fit Fan? What you know, Joe?
Welcome to the show.
L. Bentley.
Welcome to the show.
What's going on, brother? I saw the ad. I said, are we back? Yes. He's back. He's back, Stephanie. Back! He's back, Stephanie. Jewel Goddess, welcome back to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Tasha. Indian Dolly, welcome back to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Ghost Source, hey, congrats on getting your monetization. What you know, Joe? Appreciate that, brother. You know how we do here. Still in the BX holding it down. Okay, well look, we glad to have the BX back on the Best Fitness Podcast out. So listen, man, we gonna get to the episode, and you see the title. We talking about sugar today. Sugar's impact on your gains. Sounds like a fire topic to me. Something we need to talk about. Cause y'all some sugar backs. Y'all some sugar backs.
What?
Sugar fupa.
What?
Sugar belly.
What?
Sugar cankles.
What?
Sugar arms.
What?
Sugar neck.
What?
Sugar double chin.
What?
So we're going to talk about sugar and how it's affecting y'all gains. So listen, man. Now we got to understand the basics of sugar. What happens when we eat sugar? All right. Now, you might think of sugar like energy. You hear people all the time like, I need some sugar. No, you don't. When sugar hits your bloodstream, it causes a spike in blood sugar levels. So your body responds by releasing insulin, right? And now, if this is happening too often, right? If you're all right, let me rewind. Let me rewind. When your body's releasing insulin, this is a hormone designed to bring the blood sugar levels down. So if this is happening too often, like you drinking sugary drinks, you eating sweets,
What?
like you know how y'all do, or you have a like high sugar breakfast cereal every day, which some of y'all do,
What?
your body gets used to these insulin spikes. Now, studies show that high sugar intake can lead to insulin resistance, which basically means your cells start ignoring insulin. That's what happens when you do this too often, right? People who consume excess sugar have significantly higher risk of metabolic syndrome, which includes type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. So your sugar consumption has a direct effect, right, for your risk of these conditions. Now, another problem with sugar is that it increases the inflammation in your body.
Big back activity.
Let me say that again. It increases the inflammation in your body.
Belly.
Chronic inflammation is the root cause of many diseases. The ones I just mentioned, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and arthritis. Yeah, I got arthritis in my knee. Well, what's your sugar intake been looking like the past 3-4 decades, brother?
What?
Heart disease, like I said, and even cancer. So you got to think of it like a constant fire on your body that never gets put out. You got to put that motherfucker out, all right? Now, Harvard researchers, they link sugary drinks with high levels of inflammatory markers in the blood. So we got your answer right there. It's bad for your long-term health. The more sugar you eat, the more you're setting yourself up for serious health issues. Not just candy, soda, but sugar is hiding in a lot of pasta sauces, salad dressings, healthy foods like granola bars, right? And that's why we say, like, try to eat at home as much as possible because, you know, you eat now, you don't know how they cooking the food. You don't know what they putting in the food. So, hey, we're not just saying that just to hear ourselves talk and be annoying. Real talk. You need to try to eat at home as much as possible. If you want to eat out occasionally, go ahead, have some fun. But it is what it is. And you know, we tell the truth on this podcast. And we're gonna keep this episode going. Let's keep going. Lizzie, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
See my boy got his bag back. Sup, Marty? You know what it is, sucking on game. You know what it is. You know what's up. All right. Now, let's keep this thing going, bro. Now, hold up. I lost my page. There we go. All right. Now, sugar affects building muscle. How? How does it affect your body composition? Now, high sugar intake is going to mess with your hormones. Insulin is the hormone that regulates sugar, and it's going to affect how we build and store muscle. When you constantly spike your insulin, like I mentioned earlier, you're activating your body's fat storage mechanisms, not its muscle building ones. Bars. So basically, you eating all that sugar, you are just encouraging your body to accumulate more fat. But they said the diet don't work for you the same.
The diet don't work for you the same.
They say white people the reason they fat.
I'm going to prove to you why white people
They
are
said-
the reason I'm fat today.
They said the election the reason they fat.
I'm gonna prove to you why white people are the reason I'm fat.
Oh, my bad. Is it too early for the election jokes? We did a whole episode on the election the other day. Oh, well, too late. Go check that episode out. That was a fire episode. Let's keep the podcast on before I get off topic. Oops, my bad. Anyway, when your body is eating a lot of sugar, your body doesn't use all of that as energy, right? So like I said, it's going to convert the excess sugar into fat, especially around where?
Belly.
So that extra belly fat is often telling on yourself. Your belly is hold on. First of all, when it comes to your fitness journey, the belly is the biggest snitch.
Belly.
Your kid's gonna snitch on you.
Belly.
Your girlfriend might snitch on you.
Belly.
Your boyfriend might snitch on you.
Belly.
But your belly gonna be the biggest snitch.
Belly.
And all I gotta do is take a look at that belly.
Belly.
If you need some motivation, go in the mirror and take a look at that belly.
Belly.
I know when you've been having too much sugar. All facts. A 2021 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that high fructose intake was directly associated with an increase in abdominal fat. So if you're eating a lot of sugary foods, you're making it hard to get lean, to create a physique, a defined physique, see some muscles, see some veins, right? Sugar is fucking that process up for you. So in a nutshell, consuming too much sugar doesn't just make you gain fat, it makes it harder to build muscle. So you ladies, you trying to build your butt?
Nope.
You wondering why the butt's not growing?
Nope.
You wondering why your butt looking flat?
Nope.
You wondering why your butt looking like a flat tire?
Nope.
Why your butt need fix a flat?
Nope.
You're lifting heavy. You in the gym.
Nope.
But you putting too much sugar in your body. You're not eating what you're supposed to be eating, right? The worst part, you might not even realize that some of the foods you consider healthy are loaded with sugar. So get in the habit of reading labels. Get in the habit of actually following. If you're a trainer, send you a meal plan, follow what's on the fucking meal plan. I can't stand when I'm like, I give my clients a whole meal plan. They like, oh, can I have this?
Nope.
If it ain't on the meal plan,
Nope.
More than likely you can't have it. The answer is probably no. So if you're gonna text me and ask me if you can have this, it better be an exception. It better be a single ingredient food. Because y'all know most of the shit y'all are consuming got you to even hit the trainer up. Y'all know that shit. So don't ask me that. All right? I'm killing y'all on this episode. And we just getting started.
See, fat phobia is rooted in racism.
Then you blaming racism in the election. Yeah, they I didn't vote for him. That's why I'm fat.
See, fat phobia is rooted in racism.
I'm going to lose monetization right back today. Anyway, let's keep it going. Sugar makes your body soft. No bueno for a grown man. You're speaking facts, but we're going to have to pause that.
No diddy, you know.
We're going to have to pause that.
First of all, pause.
Yo, that's past.
That was past pause, but yes, you're right. It does. Fellas, you wonder why you got the man boobs. Check your sugar consumption. You wonder why you got the sweet potato arms. Check your sugar consumption. You wonder why you got the FUPA, like your pregnant wife or pregnant girlfriend. She can blame the pregnancy. You can't, buddy. All right? Check your sugar intake. Big Spider in the building.
Welcome to the show.
This is a sneaky live, almost missed the joint, waiting for 10. Yeah, so I my bad, bro. I told everybody, you know, I got family in town, so I got to go early. It's been a long week. I'll be back to regular Friday schedule next week. People really didn't work out due to Trump winning. Yes, bro. I'm not even. I'm dead ass. I am dead ass. I know people personally who did not work out because Trump won. But we talked about that on the other day. But I'm dead serious, bro. That's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. All right. Yeah, if you're mad at the election, you still got to take care of yourself, man. We still got to get these results. Health is still a thing. Your health don't stop because you're upset. Anyway, go check that episode out the other day. All right, anyway. Now, the psychological addiction to sugar. Understand the sugar addiction. Y'all motherfuckers addicted to sugar.
What?
I said what I said. And you know I'm gonna tell the truth, and you know I gotta go. But no, but if you find yourself not being able to put the sugar down, you're getting sugar cravings. I'm not gonna lie, this shit happens to me too. But you have to understand, you gotta what is the goal? Okay, we want to be healthy. We want to look a certain way. We want to be energized a certain way to be productive at work, be productive for our family. The fucking sugar ain't helping. Okay, if you need some taste, pause. Whoa.
No diddy, you know.
You get some fruit, get your little sparkling water, like your boy. You see Marty right here? Let me take a sip. But there are things you can do. You do not have to just go straight to sugar. Sugar is highly addictive, right? Yes, it is addictive. It's like a drug almost. This activates the same parts of your brain as drugs do. Literally, the same shit. When we eat sugar, our brain releases dopamine, a feel-good chemical, and this creates a cycle of cravings, consumption, more cravings. That's why when you get a box of fucking a box of the flavored popcorn, you keep eating them motherfuckers. You get a box of Mike and Ike's, Sour Patch Kids, you keep eating them. It's addictive, all right? A study by Avena in 2008 showed that sugar triggers the brain's reward center similar to the way addictive drugs do. So that's why it's hard to stop, right? One cookie, right? Sugary drinks. You just keep drinking them. Let me get a Gatorade. Brother, you ain't even work out. You don't. If you're not in the gym losing electrolytes, you don't need to be drinking no sugary ass Gatorade. The addiction is real. I think the Gatorade got like 30 grams of sugar or something in that. So that's for athletes. Like I don't even like. I mean, I still work out hard, but like, you know, I haven't been drinking Gatorade since I was like a hooper. We was doing 2, 3, 4 days. That's when I was drinking Gatorade. I don't do that shit now. So very rarely am I just getting sugar consumption like that. Anyway, let's keep it going. How does sugar impact your mental health? This cycle of highs and crashes, it's not just affecting your physical health, right? Mood swings, irritability, low energy. These are all symptoms of blood sugar fluctuations, and this can lead to anxiety and depression. Right? A study published in the British Journal of Psychiatry, this found that high sugar consumption is associated with a higher risk of mood disorders like depression. So if you find yourself depressed or seasonal depression, it's like, no, let me stop. I'm not making fun of depression. I'm not making fun of depression. That shit funny though. I had to fuck with y'all. But if you find yourself in that situation and it's happening often, I would say check, along with everything else that you're checking, you might be going to therapy, you might be doing your workouts to help that, but check your sugar intake. All right. So if you're feeling down, that sugar, the sugar fix might actually be making things worse. So keep that in mind. One of the biggest hurdles that people face in their fitness journey is breaking the cycle of being addicted to sugar, right? It's not just about cutting calories. It's about resetting your brain's reward system, right? It's all about the mindset. We talk about this shit all the time. Only then you can start seeing real progress, start seeing results, right, in both your mental and physical health. I'm killing y'all today. All gain, all bars. It is what it is. That's why you got to drink that water, man. Get that damn sugar out your system. Absolutely. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, water's going to help, flush the toxins out your body. And it's a game changer, man. So I always tell y'all, yeah, you're eating clean. You're doing all this shit, but make sure you're getting your water intake, all right? What else we got, man? Where's my list? All right. Now, we're gonna talk about. I said work on. We're gonna talk about spotting the hidden sugar in foods. I just mentioned it a few minutes ago. Single ingredient foods versus processed foods. So when you think single ingredient foods, what are we talking about? We talking about lean protein. We talking about fruit. We talking about vegetables. We're not talking about shit or got the back of the package on it. You can't even pronounce the shit.
Nope.
You try and read the shit. You never seen this word.
Nope.
You never even seen certain letters next to each other in the word.
Nope.
But you eating it and putting it in your body, then blame the personal trainer while that belly's still big as hell.
Belly.
While your back on top of your back.
Your back has a back.
And calling yourself slim thick, but it ain't slim thick.
That's not slim thick, baby. That's full heavyweight.
You're full heavyweight, right? You're not eating single ingredient foods, right? Pretzels, that's not a single ingredient food. It's not. One of my clients said the other day, yeah, can I eat pretzels? No, you can't. No, not right now. Not as much alcohol you've been drinking and processed foods you've been eating. No, put the pretzels down, right? So how do we start cutting down on sugar? One of the best strategies is to eat single ingredient foods, like I said, chicken, broccoli, sweet potatoes, brown rice. These foods are nutrient dense, all right? This is going to give you more value without the hidden sugars. So you can actually, as the amount of food that you're eating, you're going to get that for less calories, right? But if you get a freaking, let's say a Snickers bar, right? You can eat the same amount of calories in the Snickers bar than you can in a clean meal and finish that shit in 30 seconds. I might be a little off with the numbers, but you get what I'm trying to say. That's not a single ingredient food. All right. Most processed foods are packed with sugar, even the so-called healthy ones, granola bars. If a food has more than one ingredient, there's a good chance it has added sugars, right? Look out for ingredients like high fructose corn syrup, dextrose.
Nope.
Y'all don't even know what that is. Sucrose.
Nope.
A lot of y'all don't know what that is. These are forms of sugar hidden and hiding under different names. All right. So what are some actionable tips to reduce sugar intake? Start simple. Right. Try cutting out sugary drinks. All right. Gradually reduce the added sugars in your meals. And you don't have to go cold turkey. You can take one thing out at a time. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this out. Next thing you know, you don't even want the shit. You look in the mirror, you don't see no
belly.
Your mind gonna say, all right, let me cut that shit out for good. Not for good, but let me do it in moderation. Right? So when you don't go cold turkey, that's just gonna make it easier, right? But this is gonna help with your body and help you with your mind adjusting without overwhelming cravings. That way you're not going crazy and having a little fit.
Nope.
Ladies, y'all getting on y'all little cycle. And,
I need to have something. You don't have a, you a man. You don't.
What?
Get that out of here. You're out of here.
Strike three, you're out.
We don't want to hear it.
We do not care.
We don't care. All right? Listen, it's a way to do it. The way you're doing it, that's not how to do it, okay?
We do not care.
And I said what I said. But, hey, man, start reading the labels. And just understand how detrimental this sugar is to your health and to your gains. Jennifer said she made it. Welcome back to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Maltose 2 as well, I think. Yeah, Maltose 2. That's another one. Got 2 Chick-fil-A biscuits the other day. 480 calories each. What the fuck? What? Bruh. That's basically 1,000 calories and 2 Chick-fil-A biscuits. Dog, that's insane, bruh. That's what I'm talking about. Look, that is a prime example right there. You getting Chick-fil-A biscuits after the workout and want to blame the trainer and say it's not working or the gym don't work for everybody.
The diet don't work for you the same.
You want to eat Chick-fil-A biscuits and blame your boyfriend.
Hi, my name is Rosie, and I was groomed into feederism. Feederism is a kink, like a sexual kink.
That is insane, bruh. Gotta be mindful of that, dog. Bro, your psycho voice got me so weak. You're not a man. You don't understand. Okay. Guess what? You're not a woman. You don't understand. Guess what? I'm not a woman. And guess what else? I don't have that fupa.
What?
And guess what else? I don't eat like you.
What?
And guess what else? I don't drink like you.
What?
And guess what else? I don't got people in my DMs telling me I'm thick and I don't need to lose no weight.
That's not slim thick, baby. That's full heavyweight.
So I don't understand. So since I don't understand, maybe you need to understand my mindset. And I don't need to understand yours because I'm not built like you. But it's all love at the end of the day. And I'm killing y'all on this episode. Oh, brother, they're gonna cancel me. Your monetization taken away.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Yeah, they're gonna get me up out of here. I was watching this documentary that McDonald's. Hold up, the McDonald's bun has 61 ingredients. The McDonald's bun, yo, that's bullshit.
Bullshit?
The McDonald's bun has 61 ingredients. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. But you blaming everything else but that. Listen, we're gonna have to do an episode on some of these excuses. They just gonna have to cancel me. We keeping it real. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in months. I ain't gonna lie. Chick-fil-A be smacking. I ain't gonna hold you. You're right, no excuses, and I'm speaking as a woman. Absolutely. That's another thing too, ladies. When y'all give me that excuse that I'm not a woman and I don't understand, that's fine, right? But what you got to realize is there are women doing it. It's women getting it done. It's women with more kids than you get it done. It's women with more demanding jobs getting it done. It's women who got a tended partner or significant other as well, or husband. It's women getting it done with no excuses. So you could fucking, yeah, you're not a woman. You ain't got no vagina. I don't give a fuck. What? Say whatever you want. It's a woman in your shoes or with a little bit harder life than you getting it done. And I said what I said. Right? Won't do that ish again. That nearly dropped me to the floor. Yeah, I believe it. This YouTuber goes to fast food places, buys stuff, sits and tells us viewers every ingredient to inform us, then throws it out. Yeah. Was that? I think that's the white guy. I think I saw. He was at was it Dunkin' Donuts? I think it was Dunkin' Donuts. But yeah, I've seen that. I've definitely seen that. Excuse me. Most Bammers can't just eat 2 biscuits. They punishing at least 6. Hey, yo, you punishing 6 Chick-fil-A biscuits? You're out of here.
Strike 3, you're out.
That's insane. I'm like, what the fuck? I do like their spicy chicken sandwiches and waffle fries. Everything at Chick-fil-A is good. Like, we're not going to sit here and act like it's not. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't be in Chick-fil-A sometimes. But, hey, you got to cut that shit out when you on your grind. Chick-fil-A chicken got antibiotics. No thanks. I don't crave that junk cycle or not. Absolutely. Hey, man, we killing y'all on this episode. Now, we have they've even used professional athletes, right? So if we look at some real world examples, LeBron James, for instance, it's a whole bunch of them. But he does not intake a lot of sugar. That's like a staple for him, right? All of his food is single ingredient foods. That's why he's in year 22, built the way he's built, performing the way he's performing. He cut down on sugar and noticed better performance and quicker recovery times. Every time LeBron gets hurt, he's right back. So remember, recovery is big in your. I know I'm talking about LeBron, who's an elite athlete, but remember, recovery is big in your journey too. You're recovering from workouts, right? Your muscle tissue has to repair. You're sore. The food you eat directly affects that. Sugar is going to hinder that shit, right? But yeah, that's just another example. So listen, man, since we are talking about sugar and ingredients and foods, we got RFK's video that we're going to watch. And he's just basically going to talk about the shit that's added in the food here. And you just got to be mindful of it, man. Some of this shit is kind of out of our control, but control what you can control. So, and listen, hold on, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get to these comments. As soon as you said go demonetize and ad drops. Oh, wow, that's crazy. The sodium is through the roof. Yeah, it is. All right, look, listen, before I pull up this RFK video, this is not, listen, we're not talking politics here. I'm going to make this clear. Please don't come up here mad at the decision or happy about the decision, boasting about not the decision, the winner of the election, or mad about the loser in the election. We're not here to talk about politics. We're talking about fitness and health. All right? So before y'all do that shit, just be mindful, okay? Because I will cook you. I watch it. I'm in tune with the politics. I can cook both sides. I'll cook both of y'all ass before y'all come in here talking crazy. I just gotta put the disclaimer out there because this is a sensitive topic and we not here to do that. I'm not sensitive about it, but I don't know who's watching who is sensitive. So keep that shit out of here. All right. Steph with the super duper chat. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. We appreciate you, man. We back to the monetization. Thank you, Steph. Love you, Steph. All right, man. Let's pull up this video and let's get this talking, this fitness talking. Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button because this is the best fitness podcast out. Share it with a friend. And go ahead, take a look at my social media down there while I pull the video up. And we're going to have some fitness talk, man. Where's my thing? Where are we at? Oh, here we go. I got to share the videos differently
This
now.
is what most Americans innocently put into their bodies these days, and most alarmingly, into the bodies of their children. And it's no coincidence that Americans die earlier than Canadians or Germans or Italians or Japanese or Koreans or Australians or most any other comparable country.
Biggest, backest country.
And it wasn't always that way. Until the early 1990s, our life expectancy was the same or better than other developed countries. Then suddenly, more and more Americans began suffering from chronic diseases.
Obesity,
cancer, diabetes, kidney disease, Alzheimer's, heart disease, and all kinds of autoimmune diseases.
Listen, we can't have this shit and not blame what we're putting in our bodies. And we just blaming genetics.
The diet don't work for you the same.
Right? We can't do that. And to be specific, this clip right here, which I haven't talked about in a while.
The diet don't work for you the same.
This was the last election. I mean, that was before the last election before Biden won. And when she said the diet don't work for you the same, the excuse she used was we're in the Trump era, which this is not political at all, but it's like you can't use that excuse. He's president again. So you can't use that excuse now. All right? You got to get your shit together. We got to tighten up every race, but especially my black folks.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
We got to tighten up. Let's keep it going.
Our maternal mortality rate soared to the highest of any developed country on earth. Same with infant mortality. Like the frog
That's crazy.
in the slowly boiling water, we didn't really notice as we got sicker and sicker. We've grown now to accept chronic disease conditions as normal. But now, in 2024, we're finally waking up to this cataclysm, and we're asking ourselves, how in the world did this happen? A big part of it
we about to
is
find
diet.
out.
Restaurants that serve contaminated food are fined or shut down. But when it's the government that approves the poisons in our food, a few people get very, very rich.
It's all a money grab. So you hearing all this shit about you can stay big back, you can stay thick. It's nothing you can do about it. You're making the other people rich. Why would they tell you to get fit when it benefits them for your back to be big as hell?
Big back activity.
They paying their mortgages. You sending their kids to college. You you leaving an inheritance for the grandkids and the great grandkids. Why would they tell you to get fit?
And the toxins end up in every supermarket aisle. Let me show you what I mean. Doritos, Cheez-Its, Captain Crunch, gummy bears. Everyone knows that these are junk foods, so maybe you wouldn't be too surprised.
A lot of people don't know that's junk food.
See that the ingredients include a lot of poisons, including a harmful yellow dye called tatrazine, or yellow dye number 5.
Fuck
what
is
you
that?
may not know is that this dye was originally made out of the sludge that's left over when you turn coal into coke for
That's fucking crazy.
blast furnaces. It's called coal tar, and I've actually sued many big industries for legacy contamination of coal tar all around the country.
Man, listen. This is crazy. Let's look at the comments while we're in here. RFK get a little boring, but it's a good video though. It's very informational. We're going to get back to it, but let me check some comments real quick, and we're going to resume that. All right, Steph said you're welcome. Thank you, Steph. I support RFK. He's speaking the truth, absolutely, and he works out. I mentioned that the other day. And if I give my opinion on RFK, they're going to shut the stream. They're going to shut the stream down.
I'm not going to say what
So,
race.
we're only going to
what
talk
people,
about RFK on this topic. Once I get the bag, CMartyFit political podcast coming in the future. Fat people diseases, absolutely. And Steph, Marty about to take your $10 and go buy a 12-pack of Chick-fil-A biscuits. You're out of here, buddy.
Strike 3, you're out.
Don't put that. Listen, stop it. You better stop it. You seen the lady who was head of the health department before him? I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up for y'all before we get out of here. Remind me, Sucking That Games. I'm gonna bring it up after this video. Look her up. You'll see why. Nah, this shit crazy. But that's actually a good idea. I will bring that up. I'd rather buy me a nice purse than to give my money to them from healthcare costs that I did to myself. Nah, it's facts. Sick people is big business. Healthcare companies coming for us. I don't know what you were saying there, but they are coming for us. And Marcus Hebron, welcome back to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Spider is hilarious. Sick people is big business. Health. Oh, here we go. Healthcare companies coming for his ass. Hey, listen. That's why I don't be really. I be making jokes and shit, but yeah, they are coming for his ass. That's political. I could say some shit, but I ain't gonna say it. Not the biscuits. Yeah, he's out of here.
Strike 3, you're out.
Talking about some biscuits. He's tripping. Let's get back to the video.
It's so toxic and it's so harmful to the environment and human beings. A century ago, it was just an obnoxious industrial byproduct that everybody was trying to figure out ways to get rid of. One of the ways that they did that was by paving roads. But then a British chemist figured out that the coal tar could be used to derive fabric dye.
That's crazy.
And if fabric dye, why not food? Food manufacturers began using it to cover up the discoloration.
Y'all eating these dyes and shit, trying to call it real food. It's crazy.
Of low quality foods that they wanted to pass off on unsuspecting customers. They didn't know back then that this yellow dye, tartrazine, causes tumors, asthma, developmental delays, neurological damage, ADD, ADHD, hormone disruption, gene damage, anxiety, depression.
Shit. You got to think too, how much of our people are eating this shit, right? And we blame race. We blame race.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
There's lack of education for sure. You know, people don't know what foods to eat. They don't know how this food affects us. And then, sorry, black folks, I love y'all.
I'm not going to say
at the same
what
time,
race, what people.
At the same time, the people who are getting food stamps, who are getting EBT, what type of shit are they buying? They're buying this shit that they're talking about in the video. So this shit directly affects us, dog. It's clear as day.
Injuries. Well, we know it now. We've known this for decades. That's why tartrazine is heavily restricted in other countries. In some countries, foods with tartrazine have a warning label that it may cause ADHD in children. Today, it's made from petroleum, not coal tar. Either way, it's crazy to add this to kids' favorite foods.
What's on there? That was Cheez-Its, Captain Crunch, Doritos, some of y'all favorite shit. Big Back Activity.
Even change the flavor. This yellow dye isn't just in junk food. It's in the foods that we consider healthy. It's in everyday kids' snacks like popcorn, mac and cheese, fruit snacks. It's in.
Listen, look at all the shit that is in. And we giving it to the kids. And wonder why we got the biggest kids ever.
Sports drinks like Gatorade and so-called vitamin water. It's even added to chicken broth.
That's
corn,
crazy.
to pickles, to mustard, and to yogurt.
They're joining everything.
And so, of course, our kids get sick. And we lovingly feed them chewable vitamins, which have, surprise, tartrazine. And so the cycle continues until the coughs and asthma kick in, at which point you go to pick up some cough syrup. And yeah, you guessed it, tartrazine. I've been picking on tartrazine today, but that's just one.
All right, man. I just got my monetization back. So y'all get the gist of it. We don't have to go through the whole video. And listen, the proof is there. The proof is there. We put the info out on the podcast because it's the best fitness podcast out, and I'm killing y'all. Now, Sucking at Games. The photo he was talking about, like Europe, that crap's illegal. Absolutely. He ain't say nothing about Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and that's why you had the Henny Belly, because you looking for a loophole. That's why you had the Henny Belly, Spider. All right. the photo Spider Mo. Oh, it's not letting me bring up the photo sucking at games. Oh well. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it's not. Hold on, let me try one more time. Yeah. No. It's not letting me bring the photo up. But anyway, there's a photo of RFK and this this big back lady.
Big back activity.
Who was in charge of health a few years back. And you see why, who was in charge of the Department of Health a few years back. And now it's RFK. So you see why we had the issues we have, because she is not health conscious. And you can look at her and tell. All right, anyway, let's keep this podcast going. I'm kidding. We will be wrapping up soon. But before we wrap up soon, I'm going to bring up some more facts. Now, since we talking about sugar, make sure I hit the like button. It's the Best Fitness Podcast. So we talking about sugar. I brought up LeBron James earlier. He reduced his sugar intake, and you see his career, right? So he goes, I got the real info. He goes through a sugar-free diet phase in every offseason. This helped him reduce his body fat, increase his agility, improve his recovery, which we mentioned. And he does a low carb, sugar-free approach, and it helps him sustain high energy. We also got Tom Brady, who's one of the GOAT, or the GOAT, I'm sorry. Brady, strict diet that avoids processed sugar almost entirely. And obviously that played a part in extending his career, right? Maintaining a high-level performance in his 40s. And why am I bringing up professional athletes? We're not professional athletes in here. I know that. But you can't deny the success, right? You can't deny how it affects them. If the highest level people are doing such simple things and making such simple changes to make their bread, to make their careers long lasting, to be the best, the top of their game, why you think that wouldn't help you be at the top of your game? Why you think that wouldn't help you be the top mom, top dad, whatever, top in your company, right? Top in your position, whatever. Whoa, pause. That was crazy.
No Diddy, you know.
But it's the same shit. Cristiano Ronaldo. Those are just some more examples. He doesn't do fully sugar free, but he minimized his sugar intake, right? And it's the same thing. Great career. So, hey man, we just putting the info out here. We keeping it real, and that's why this is the Best Fitness Podcast. And listen, we are wrapping up soon. This is just a busy week because I got family in town. It's a lot going on this week. So listen, man, I was thinking, first of all, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. I think on Sunday, it's going to be time to talk about these big back Christians. I think it's time to talk about the big back Christians. Listen, I think it's time. We're slowly getting there. I got my monetization back. It is what it is. We're going to get back there. So be ready. Be on the lookout for that episode. If not Sunday, maybe Wednesday. But we've been in the lab working. I think it's time. So look, man. Make sure y'all enjoy y'all Friday. Make sure y'all don't big back too much this weekend. Make sure y'all get in the gym this weekend if it's not your day off. Make sure y'all stretch. Make sure y'all decrease the sugar intake. And let's keep getting better. This is the Best Fitness Podcast, best fitness community. Right? Nobody can do it how we do it here. And they're not going live. They recording, chopping out shit.
Nope.
Chopping out stuttering.
Nope.
Chopping out messing up.
Nope.
They nervous. They can't do it like we do it here. All right? So listen, man, it is what it is. We got Jennifer said, whoop, whoop. I guess that was to talking about the big back Christians. I'm going to assume that, so that's what we're going to do. Lotus with the fire. Natalia said, do it. Do it. Head ass. Say no. We're going to talk about the big back Christians. We about to make them mad. So look, man. Appreciate y'all watching. Thankful to have the monetization back, man. Super excited to keep this thing going. And those of y'all that cash at me, Venmo me, you know, and appreciate the work. I definitely appreciate y'all, but it's much easier to do it here. And yeah, I guess I'll catch y'all Sunday. So hit the like button. Go ahead, follow my social media down there at the bottom. CMartyFit on Instagram, CMartyFit on TikTok, CMartyFit on X. Be careful on X. I be talking a lot of shit on there. But it's all love at the end of the day. Subscribe to the page. Share the podcast with a friend. And listen, man, if you ain't trying to unbig your back, this ain't the podcast for you. If you ain't trying to get rid of that belly, this ain't the podcast for you. If you ain't trying to get better, self-improve, lose some weight, build some muscle, get your back off top of your back, get your belly off top of your belly, etc. Keep scrolling, because if you talk crazy in the comments, I will cook you. The Fit Fam will cook you, and you're gonna be upset. All right, so it is what it is. And look, man, congrats on the monetization, being back. Thank you, Lotus. The motherfucking, I think you meant Source. The motherfucking Source is in the building. Thank you, Shannon. Welcome to the show. But black people always late. You missed the episode, brother.
I'm not gonna say what race,
catch
what
the playback.
people.
Catch the playback. So look, man, I'm gonna catch y'all Sunday. And listen, we're gonna keep this thing going. Be on the lookout for more content. I know I keep saying that, but I'm really about to get y'all with some more content. Life been kicking my ass. It is what it is, but I'm gonna keep doing the content, and that's why this is the best fitness podcast out. He said, "Yeah, my bad. It's all good, brother. I was on the plane, had to travel. All good, brother." So look, man, catch y'all on Sunday. Y'all be blessed. Get your workouts in. Don't be big bagging too much. And I'm gonna catch y'all on Sunday. We out of here.